Welcome back to Miss Annette's little farm in the big city. Today we're going to explore the garden. The things here are carrots, so we're going to dig and get some carrots out for our lunch. I have some tools with me to help me do this, and everything's a little wet because it's pretty early in the morning. And sometimes when it's really wet, you can pull them out of the ground without too much effort. And I like them small, so I plant them together. Some people like to plant carrots very far apart because they like to get big ones. We use these in the stir fry. Some orange ones. Let's get some more. See if I can find a red carrot. Orange one. Here's the next one. And sometimes you gotta loosen the ground around them because they're root vegetables, which means they grow. The vegetable goes down in the ground. Here's a nice white one. So we get some white ones and some orange ones. There's a little red carrot. He's gonna be tasty. Oops, this one must have came out. We'll eat him too. There's a yellow carrot. So carrots can come in all kinds of colors. I don't know if you've ever seen them at the grocery store with their greenery still attached to them. That's how they grow on the ground that way. This one looks like he might need to be pulled out. Loosen. Pull him out. Let's see if we can get him. Here he is. What's a white one? Well, gardening, you can't be afraid to get your hands dirty. You love carrots. Do you like carrots? Sometimes when I'm out here, these white ones are really getting big. There's some Queen Anne's lace growing in here too. She wanted to get in on it. Oops. We need some carrots. And I will show you. So we'll scrub them all up. We take them inside and scrub them, and they're delicious, especially fresh. Here we have some zucchini. I'm going to go ahead and pick this big guy off. I have my little gardening scissors. See if I can get in here or not. Oh, I didn't even do that. Look at that. Yum. These are our tomato plants, but they're not quite ready, but we are going to have a lot of tomatoes. We have them growing. We have to wait to harvest them because they're not quite ready. But this This is what a tomato plant looks like, and it even smells like tomatoes. So we have 3 of them here in the garden. Rhubarb growing, and the goats like to eat that. Looks like the rabbit got in here and got some of my hot peppers. They're not quite ready. They need to be red. But we do have some other peppers that are ready. And I'll show you their leaves. But we're going to pick these nice yellow peppers. And jalapeno, which is nice and spicy. And some more jalapenos. So we're going to get some jalapenos and some peppers. To go in our salad. So we're going to pull some garlic up. I knew that the garlic, we planted it in the fall, and it gets, when it starts getting brown like this, then you know it's ready. So how many of you guys like garlic? You know, on the little farm, we love garlic in our food. Makes your breath kind of stinky, but you can always brush your teeth. And let's see. Oh, the ants down there. Everything out of the way. You see our beautiful onions. They're not quite ready. When their tops start getting brown, then we'll know that they're ready to go too. And ooh. I'll show you guys what it looks like around here. It takes a long time to grow garlic. We planted them in the fall. We'll just gently take it out because it's still really soft. It's not dried out yet. So. The bees. Look at that. So this is what garlic looks like in the ground. Got roots on it, and you can see those are all the cloves that we use for the garlic. Got to get these all pulled out, and then I'm going to hang them up so they can dry. I'm going to pick some onions too, but just the bigger ones, and I'll hang those to dry with the onions are easy to pick. This is what an onion looks like. This is what it looks like when it's in the ground. Pick some of these bigger ones. Look at that. Here we have our beets, so we're going to pick some beets, and I have some that are really anxious to get picked. They're nice and big. Oh, look at how pretty she is. The goats love it when I pick the beets because they like the green stuff that comes on the ends of it. Look at that. Let's pick some more. We're going to have a delicious dinner. Ooh. Little baby beet got stuck in there. Let's stick him back in the ground. If they get too big, they won't be good, but ooh, we've got a lot of it. Favorite. Oops. basket is getting really full. Over here we have some broccoli, and I'm gonna just trim it up a little bit. Some people think you can only get broccoli once from the plant once a year, but it's not true. You can still eat these little, if you get them when they're fresh enough and tender enough. So you can still eat from your broccoli plant after it has the big bloom. You can eat the little blooms. And we do that. We like to put it in our General's chicken that I make. See that? So this is what a broccoli plant looks like. So here are the carrots. And then next to the carrots are the strawberries. The zucchini, the huge zucchini, looks very tropical. And then our tomato plants, which they need a little love, I think. Our rhubarb, look at that. Have you ever tried rhubarb? Our pepper plants, pick some peppers off of them. Our onions. What used to be our garlic. We dug it all up, didn't we? Beets. These are going to be Brussels sprouts. Beside them is the broccoli. They like the shade, so that's why they're on this end of the garden. We also have some flowers. Growing butterfly bush, cone flowers for the bees. There's the bees in the garden. We have cucumbers growing on the vine on the fence. Our sugar snap peas, they're about done. As you can see, there's one right here. Yeah. And our green bean, which keeps getting ate by the rabbit, but it's hanging in there. So we'll see if we get any. Hope you guys can hear me all right. There's a lot going on in the neighborhood. That's what happens when you have a farm in the big city. Anyway, I made a drying rack for my garlic and my onions that I picked this morning, and I just used some bamboo sticks and some old twine that I had left over from the hay. You can use anything. You could even use a clothesline if you wanted to. So I put all of our garlic and our onions on here because they're going to have to dry for several days before we can use them. And here's the rest of our harvest. The peppers and zucchinis, the beets, the beautiful carrots. I just want to thank you guys for coming to the little farm. We'll see you next time. Bye.